And we're back.
Another week. Y'all hopefully stepped outside and did y'all due diligence. Hopefully. Keyword on hopefully. And now you're back to deal with us for the next hour to talk graps some more. So,
damn right,
man. If my throat sounds a little stuffy, I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. So that because I had me and the fellas stepped out for a couple of hours earlier, and I had an old fashioned. So I think that's probably what put me to sleep a little bit faster for a minute. I was like, put this timer because.
Hey man, you get the right old fashioned made with the right bourbon, and
it was old fashioned
every time.
I was like, and it didn't. I wasn't buzzed or anything. Like I was buzzed a little bit, but I also had water right next to me to make sure I wasn't out here swerving crazy, like swerving while I drive.
Yeah, we won't need all that, bro. We needed to spend
especially when I live like 20 minutes from the spot. So it's like, brother.
Oh damn.
Like, nah. So it's like, brother, it wasn't like I had to drive far. It was like literally right there.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. I mean, it's always good to have them little, a little nice little spot like close by, just in case. Yeah, it's a spot like that not too far from my house. One of my coworkers is telling me about because his brother DJ's over there sometimes. So I was like, well, look, next time y'all in the neighborhood, holla at me. So, but other than that, man, all my little spots I used to go to like that is like a 40, 30, 45-minute drive or so. So it's like when I'm leaving, I got to make sure I'm like fully focused. Because look here. It ain't nothing like driving from downtown all the way out here where I stay at. And you can't fully focus. Brother.
I've been avoiding downtown because of the World Cup.
Oh, man, listen. Shoot, earlier this morning when I was leaving work, I already see the fans from Netherlands and Sweden mulling about at like 7 somewhere, whatever this morning. Because they ready for that noon kickoff. I mean, like, ready. I've seen some of them, it's like 6 up in the morning sometimes. Like, they drinks in hand, like, they like going hard already. Hours before kickoff. And they just, like, whatever. But nah, man, it's been pretty dope to see. I'm just glad that when I'm going against whatever traffic I may encounter at least a couple hours before it gets bad.
Every time, bro.
I'll be very thankful.
Like you, like what you call it? You out here, you basically, have you been keeping up with it?
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Been trying to keep an eye on things, but say, man, Mimi, I saw one dude earlier. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to applaud him and give him a shout out because he had a big old water. It was like, one of them big 1 liters, 32 ounce, whatever. He had one of them big old waters like early this morning. I was like, yeah, he like,
look, staying hydrated.
I'm staying hydrated out here. Like, look, it's hot. It's Texas. I'm gonna be drinking. I'm gonna need this water. Get this water in first.
And when we stepped out for because the game, the highlights of the cup was on the background, and I'm just like, damn, I really want to get into football or soccer, as American fans say. Yeah. It's like I really want to get into it, but it's like it's only so much. It's only so much sports I can take.
Hey, bro, it's so good. Like Team USA clinched their first group victory in 16 years, which is basically like 4 World Cups. So, and they've been on, like, I want to say their last 15 matches before this World Cup started, they were 3-6-6. Terrible record. So it's like for them to get out and have two victories and already clinched the group, Like that's pretty big. And then they expanded the field this year from 32 to 48. So that's why, like, early on, I'm like hearing these results, and I'm like, how the hell did they make the World Cup? Then I keep forgetting that they expanded the field, and I'm like, oh, that's right, because they keep saying going on to the round of 32, and I'm like, it is 32 teams. What y'all talking about? No, Jermaine, they expanded it. 48 now. Like, oh, keep forgetting.
So I know, because I know yesterday when I scrolled Twitter, everybody was pro USA. That's the one time that people are pro USA now. It's like if USA is basically, I think, they beat France.
Wait,
who did they beat?
Who was it?
It was Team USA. They beat someone 2-0.
They beat Australia.
Was it Australia? Okay.
Yeah, Australia. Yeah,
Okay.
it's been so good to, like, I've been having fun with it because this and they beat, mind you, they beat Australia, right? And Christian Pulisic, their best player, wasn't even playing.
Was like with the injury? Was it an injury?
Yeah, he got hurt in the first match. I believe it was his ankle, hamstring, something like that. But yeah, he got hurt in like the first match. So he's been out of there. Well, he not been out of there. He didn't play this last game, basically.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pay attention to it more because we got like a month and a half left of this. I think they're not going to be done here until like the end of July. So it's like, hey, might as well go ahead and ride the wave until.
Yeah, it's like I believe the final is on like July 19th or something.
Yeah, but then again, it's like the way it's weird to explain because it's like if, like, say USA wins, there is going to be an extra week of celebrations.
Oh, so
yeah. Or even if they don't win, I think they're planning like a week. Like if it ends on the 19th or the 20th, they're expecting people to stick around until August 1st.
Yeah, it's July 19th is the final.
Okay, so hey. So I guess you could say, speaking of finals, might as well go ahead and press this button and tap into some other finals and other stuff to talk about on the wrestling side.
We ready.
This show. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
You are the cream of the crop.
Cool kids step to the front. Cool kids, too sweet sign for the click. Gotta give the people what they want. Gotta get around the cake quick. Yeah, I'm like Seth with the outfits. Coming in hot, too live on your outlets. Running these streets like the prophets. Thank God for the new day, can't stop it. Jay Uso with the yeet. Eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. Whole new swag with the price on the tag like Javon on the young OG. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level gotta increase. Bringing content on the daily. Feeling like Gresh or List.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, baby mamas, baby daddies, and everybody in between. Welcome back to the Gresh Podcast. This is episode 161 of the show that brings you the good vibes to the best of our abilities on this lovely weekend. Joining you as always is the voice that does most, the purveyor of mischief, Gresh. And joining me as always is my guy, my partner in crime, the giant of the familia. He is none other than Jermaine, the giant. What's up, brother?
Hey, man. I was just when we was talking about the World Cup and stuff, I was looking at the brackets and everything.
Yeah.
And it still feels weird to see Team USA going on to the knockout stage because they hardly ever get there. What feels even more weird is when analysts and stuff say that they believe this team has what it takes to actually pull it off. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all trying to gas us up. I'm not falling for it. They are playing very well. Not gonna lie. But I'm just I know what happens when we get our hopes up with this team they go into the World Cup and you think they got a shot, and then next thing you know, it's like, don't even make it out the group stage. They made it out the group stage. I'm happy, but I'm cautiously optimistic is how I'll put my feelings about it.
Oh, no, I feel that. And speaking, and when it comes to optimism and when it comes to professional wrestling, that's what a lot of people need to also be. It's like I respect people's optimism, but also you have to pay attention when you don't get it your way and stop crashing out online. Because even though, and that includes crashing out, or actually say giving like minor pushback when it comes to lists. Like when people give their praise to top Black professional wrestlers. When y'all be like, oh, is this a pro WWE or is this a pro AEW? No, this is a pro. Hey, there is a criteria. This is how they finalized the list, and this is what you got. And for those of you who don't know what list I'm talking about, we are talking about the 2026 BRP Black Rasslin Podcast Top 50 Professional Wrestlers of 2026, aka the BRP Freshman Class of 2026, led by Trick Williams, Riho, Kalani Jordan, Obafemi, Kevin Knight, Leon Slater, Sol Ruka, Charity King, Maya World, Jada Stone, and Javon Evans. This is the 8th edition, I should say, of BRP'50. How you feeling about the list, brother? Before we like break down, I guess we wouldn't even say break down. Just talk about people on this, because I saw some people on this list. I was like, I've never heard of you. This is not an insult. It's more so like, wow. If you made this list, I should definitely check you out.
The thing is, there's a lot of work that goes into it. Exactly. Thank you, Mimi. They gonna crash out because they don't do the homework. And it goes from May to May, right? So this list was from May 2025 to May of 2026, you know. The criteria is out there: win, loss, title reigns, exposure, competition, like all kinds of, you know, things that they factor in. And we're talking about a group of people that between the 5 of them, they cover everything. Everything is covered. There's not a nook or cranny somewhere where they probably haven't unearthed something and found something. And they do the work. And there's others that will help contribute things to the list. You know, I did an interview with LeBron Cozone. He's number 37 on the list. And it was, to me, an honor and a privilege simply because this guy is somebody that, like, you need to know. Like, you're seeing some of his students on TV every week in different promotions. You're probably going to some of your local promotions and watching some of his students in these local promotions. You know what I'm saying? And I called him the real young OG because dude's only 33 years old. Appreciate it. Dude's only 33 years old, and he's been doing this for 20 years. And this is no joke. Like, he's legit he started off holding backyard shows at the age of 13.
I heard about him through DPW back when they was up and running. Like, he was their national champion.
Right.
So I was like, yo, this, I think I saw his like, I forgot who his opponent was, but I saw his match and I was like, yo, this dude is kind of crazy, but in a good way. It's like, yo, this is a hard hitter right here. Like, he's a heavy hitter. So when I saw that match, I was just like, yo, I got to keep following this kid.
Definitely. And I know one of them on the list, I believe she was like number 14, Charity King. I first discovered Charity King through the list a couple years ago. I was like, oh, now, okay. I kind of heard about her, like, didn't really know exactly who she was through the list. Let me look into it more. like there's a ton of people over the years that I didn't know anything about or knew very little about, and got to know more about them through the being introduced to them through the list. My only gripe with this year's list, like I personally, when I did my video, I was like, I think Darius Carter ought to be number one. I wanted him to be number one because I had my own reasons, like,
Right.
hey, let's shake shit up. Let's do something different with the list this year, And last year he was number 4. This year he ended up being number 17. And I was like, 17? Like, tripping, man. And then I saw everybody in front of him, and I went back and went over the criteria, and I looked at why I felt like he should. And I'm like, okay, if you align the criteria up and, maybe this or that weighed a little bit more this year than in previous years or what have you, and you go back and actually, like Nimi was saying, do the homework, you'll see, okay, you could see why they came up with the list that they did. But if you're just going to sit back and gripe about it and not really do anything and look into why they came up with what they came up with, and you just want to bitch and complain and stuff. And the funniest thing to me is when I see people who have an issue with the list, and you can tell by the way that they're talking and responding, you're not familiar with everything that goes into it and that around it.
And you're not open to have a discussion on, like, hey, what is the criteria and why does this exist? And then when they give you push or they give you a response, you kind of let your ego and your pride get in the way. And it's like, it's a cool, like, hey, here's your flowers, but don't take it personal to, like, hey, this is the be all end all of the, like, if you feel like if you feel like, hey, this, I should have been ranked higher, just go prove them wrong. And that's the fun part about it. Just go prove them wrong. Like, you like, okay, bet I'm number 6. Like, I know she's probably not, but like Jay Cargill's number 6. She's like, I should have been number 1. Okay, go prove it.
Exactly.
Mercedes Monet. Exactly. I should have been number 1 instead of number 5. Okay, go prove it. And it's not like hey, you go prove that our ballots or their ballots is
right
more. It's more so like, okay, bet. Now you see that. So next year, make sure I'm number 1, and then just move on. Like, don't let it be. Don't let it, like, basically make you feel like a shit person.
Yeah.
AKA, don't be number 51. All right,
or 52.
Or 52.
And it's hilarious because, like, Darius Carter last year, like, he was dubbed the forefather. He's number 4. This year he's 17, so now he's saying he's the unseen 17. So, like, it's like, bruh, like, it's always something. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. Like, there's just so much.
I remember when John made the list, or Jay Bougie, when he made the list, and he basically had fun with it.
Yeah,
like, I love it when they have fun, because it's like, it's not like, it's not saying that you're a shit wrestler. It's just like, hey, here's your flowers based off this criteria, and basically, hey, this was fun, that we basically have fun making it, and then that's it. Like, it's not.
And the craziest thing about it is to even be mentioned in the top 50, or even if you're one of the wrestlers that may be on the after the 50. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of where it is you fall on the list or the after list, like, just to be mentioned in that whole sphere of some of the top Black wrestlers in the world, it's amazing, because there's so much more representation that we have now in the business than what we've had before.
Oh yeah.
And this list, to me, grows in importance every year because there's more and more and more Black wrestlers out there. And because the wrestling scene itself is so healthy, there's a whole lot more of it to be covered. And so when you're looking at, trying to come up with your own list, like, come up with your own list if you don't agree with their list. Come up with your own criteria. You know, and if you say, look, this is just how I feel, this is just my opinion, and I didn't really put anything into it, I didn't do no research, this is just who I think where they should fall. Damn it. Deal with it. Cool.
There's no people I just don't take serious. Like I just look at them and nod and agree. I pretty much like, you know, whenever you work in corporate America and you're dealing with a client or someone who just likes to like argue, just to argue, you just like, your feelings are valid. Anything else? Like you don't absorb anything they say, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, for a fact that they're just a super fan that don't want to do the research, don't want to respect other people's fun opinion, because at the end of the day, this is just for fun. This is just something to like move the conversation along, just to say, hey, this is the list. This is your flowers. This is what we want to do. This is for the year that you've had. Boom. Here you go.
Bruh, this shit is so funny to me, because I'd be like, why are y'all getting so
bent out of shape?
Like, why you so angry? Like, you need to relax. Tranquilo.
Drink your water. Satan. Drink your water.
Tranquilo.
Protein. And
you know
relax.
Exactly. Look, wait, hold up. I just got a new water bottle. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Look, it even got the time of the day and everything on there for you. It got a little motivational messages like, keep going. Almost there. Don't give up. Like, just stay hydrated. Drink water and mind your business.
That's my next shirt. Drink water and mind your business. But glancing at this list too, it's like some people I've never seen before that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try my best to peep, because I'm not gonna get on here and be like, I'm gonna look at this person. I don't got that much time in the world. But like, if you ever come across someone, you be like, yo, he's on the list or she's on the list, I'll check it out and be like, let's talk about it on the show and go forward from there. But
the fact.
So yeah, basically, like if those of you who's not watching in video format, I did throughout this conversation put up the QR code. If you want to check out the list for yourself, you can scan that QR code for the 2026 BRP'50 list, as well as Jermaine's interview with LeBron Cozone. The game needs LeBron, as Jermaine said. So make sure you guys tap in with that if you want to scan it, or you can just check out blackrasslin.com. That's BLACKRASSLIN.com. And you can pull up the BRP list as well as Jermaine's interview. It's also the interview or a conversation that Danielle, our favorite photographer. Shout out to Danielle. She's a great person, a great photographer. I've had like brief conversations with her. She's a dope person. Make sure you guys tap in with her. All the conversations they had this year. There was
definitely that dope conversation by Danielle. Like Gresh really giving her. She's one of the, like, not just in wrestling to me, but like one of the dopest photographers I've seen their work. Period. Like and like followed it or whatever. There was also a New Day write-up by Cam. There was also a 30-minute time limit. Lou and Meek, they interviewed Charity King, as a matter of fact, on their show.
Okay.
So there's a few different pieces that are accompanying the 50. But definitely check out that piece I did on LeBron Cozone, because he's definitely somebody you need to know, you need to watch. And his impact has been felt for a long time in this game, and will be felt for a longer time in this game, just because of who all he's trained. So yeah, definitely go and check that out. There's an article as well as a video. I'm not sure where I think the video's up now. I'm not sure, but I know the article is definitely up for sure.
Oh, yes, but definitely make sure you guys tap in with that. More, I guess, sidebar conversation. Did you know AEW is on Tubi now?
Bro, I had no clue. Let me tell y'all when I found out AEW was on Tubi. About Let me see where we at on the time, because I'm writing the timestamps down now as we're doing the show instead of forgetting and then having to go back and do it later. Just pull back the curtain a little bit for y'all. But I found this out about 28 minutes ago when Gresh was doing the graphics, and I was like,
"Wait, what is that?"
I'm like, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
You thought I was ribbing you?
I was like, yes. I thought it was something you made.
Nah.
Because and let me tell you the craziest part that kind of caught my eye. It looked like AEW wasn't in the same AEW font.
Mm.
It was something about the font on the page that looked different. I was like, this don't look like.
So I basically clicked on the actual channel detail for Tubi. It's basically a 24/7 fast channel featuring Dynamite, Collision, Rampage, and Battle of the Belts, plus classic matches and the top AEW stars. That's the description they gave. So it's basically a 24/7 channel on Tubi.
Okay. So it's kind of like that TNA Roku deal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because this is how shout out to Gresh and shout out to Sierra, because I knew they were big TNA people and they knew about TNA back in TNA's heyday. So when I would watch that 24-hour channel and I would have questions, I would ask them and they would help me like go through it. They don't
an abusive relationship with that
company. They don't really show it like in any type of sequential order, and it's not like it's just like it could be random weekly episodes, or random pay-per-views, whatever it is from random years. And I was watching some of it, and like they would help me like fill in the blanks in certain areas and whatnot. So it was real dope. But like I'm happy for them, because the more you have out there on TV streaming options and whatnot, the more you get exposure for your product. So the more the merrier. Hey.
And it's looking like they're also launching their own stream platform too, MyAEW.com, which is basically where it's like, I guess, because on there, it's pretty much similar to the Tubi deal. So it's like, if you don't do Tubi, but you want to watch MyAEW.com, you can do that as well. It's also, it has that exact same channel on there too, where it's like, okay, from 3:30 until like 5:45 or something, it'll be, hey, AEW Dynamite season 3, episode 87, 88, like it's a 24 channel loop. So it's like, if that's something you want to tap into, that's for you. And also they got a CMLL pay-per-view that's on that you could pay for if you want to tap in with them too. So,
yeah, it's always good to have.
It's definitely something for, I guess, if you want to like introduce people to AEW, like, hey, just go watch AEW on Tubi and get back to me, see how you vibe with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And especially like also like for people who just want to consume product. Like, I just want to watch something. I just want to see something. I just want to like absorb something, or, whatever. Like those kind of channels are always good. Like I said, I was watching the TNA channel because I wanted to get into it. I found it and I was like, hey, this is a great way for me to get into it. And here we are. So the more exposure you get for your product, I think the better. And the more platforms, or the more widespread you can, or available, I'll say, you can make it to people, the better it is.
Oh, for sure. So, yeah, because I'm literally clicking through MyAEW.com now, and it's basically like, hey, you can watch Bryan Danielson versus Okada from 2023 Forbidden Door for free.
Oh,
like you watch the full match and stuff like that, or Nakano and Willow Nightingale versus Momo and Statlander from that 0 hour. Like it's broken down into like, hey, fan favorite. So I understand it's basically like old WWE network type beat, but a little less organized. But it's basically like more simplistic compared to the network. Because with the network, it was more so like, hey, you go here, then here, then here, because their library was deeper than AEW's. So, but also I also saw a rumor that they might add more independent, I guess you could say, companies to MyAEW, which would be, I guess you could say, smart money wise and exposure wise. So that'd definitely be something to, I guess you say, keep in lock and tap into. So
yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for him. I can't wait to see some of the people. Like, one of the things that I like is when people discover new things about certain wrestling or certain wrestling promotions or wrestlers or matches, whatever it is. And you see their reaction for the first time, like, oh, wow, I didn't know this, or I didn't know this happened, or, oh, I finally saw this and this was really cool, or, you get that first time reaction to stuff. That's always dope too.
Cool, yeah. So I guess you could say, speaking of dope, because last week and for the past couple of weeks, they've been in the news in the negative light. We just mentioned them, TNA. We had some three new signees or re-signees. You had Trey Miguel, who just renewed his contract with TNA. Tasha Steelz also renewed her contract. And Allie just signed again. She basically was brought back from the dead. And she's back with TNA. So shout out to them.
Yeah, they also had a couple of releases.
Yeah, we mentioned those. That's what I'm saying. We mentioned those last week. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's right. We
balance it out. So we won't be hopping on the train of just talking negative with TNA. It's like, hey, we LOL TNA. TNA, it does some fuck ups, but we also like to balance it out over here. Like, hey, they also signed some people, and they're somewhat trying. Like, the deal that caught me off guard was Sami Callihan. I think we talked about it briefly on Public Enemies. But yeah, he did. Or he got fired. Or
y'all had me crying about consolidating positions.
Consolidate. They said, hey, because I work in corporate America. They good at doing that. They be like, hey, we're consolidating this position. Do you want more responsibility? It's like, but no extra pay? Fuck no.
Exactly. Like, hey, first shift and second shift couldn't do this, so third shift, y'all got to do it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Like, hold on.
I already got all this to do. It's okay. You'll figure it out.
No. Fuck you.
Like, I don't want to. Like, what y'all doing? But
and then they be wondering why they can't kick nobody because niggas are burnt out and they tired and they're ready to go home. It's like, no, stop.
And it's crazy when you look at certain things like that and you wonder why companies end up the way they end up. It's because of decisions that they make at the top, and then plumbing lessons. Shit rolls downhill, But I'm glad that Trey Miguel got re-signed, and I'm glad that he got a chance to go over there when the whole AEW thing didn't work out with the Rascals and him and everything else. So that's very happy for him. Very happy.
We didn't say this on Thursday because I literally it slipped our mind. It slipped all of our mind. Do you think they're preparing for a sale?
I wonder sometimes, because when you think about it, the moves that they've made recently, when you look at like beefing things up to try to get this TV deal, getting the TV deal, getting it announced, getting it off the ground, and then you have the roster moves that they're making, and not just with talent, with people behind the scenes as well. You wonder, did they fatten everything up and now they're trimming back some of the fat in order to make it more appealing to get a better number to sell it? Who knows? But one thing I know you guys did mention was that they do this every time they get a new TV deal.
Every time they get a new TV deal, as well as whenever it's time to celebrate the company's history, because it's literally close to, I think it already passed. It's the anniversary. Like they've officially been in business for 24 years as of this past week.
Oh, okay.
But shout out to Mimi in the chat. She said it feels like TNA is setting up with a new coat of paint. Production has been stellar, and now they're just cleaning up house to keep their TV deal. And
I mean, it could be. It could be.
I don't think it's trimming the fat. I think it's cleaning up house. They are just giving them a decent goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, it could definitely be that. It could definitely be that. Because, like, there's always going to be two schools of thought. Like, are they like you talked about prepping it for a sale, or are they just like, trying to clean everything up and make sure this TV deal, stays going and they like, hey, look how good we're doing. Let's renegotiate. Let's up the price. It could be that too. Or they could just be trying to maximize their dollars by, where can we make some cuts here or there? Let's make some things happen, make some things shake, make it a little bit more profitable so we can reinvest into the business. I mean, there's all sorts of things in speculation. But again, just like with a lot of stuff in pro wrestling, we just got to let it cook and see what they're doing. I don't think that they're prepping for a sale. I think that they're just trying to like balance out the books. But I mean, it could be the other way around. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell with TNA.
Yeah, so that's the thing, dude. So it's like, but hey, man, you see, we trying to talk some positive in the TNA because then we make a predictions because we're 6 months into the year. And next month we'll probably do like a hey, let's look back at our early year predictions of the landscape of wrestling. And I feel like so far, if I look at the notes, our bold predictions was so far I got 3 right. I said Rhea Ripley will be women's world champion again. AJ Lee wins IC championship. Paige returns to WWE in some capacity. And you said we will be pleased with the NXT call-ups, which so far we are. And the ones we got wrong was TNA won't LOL TNA themselves. Because they've definitely LOL TNA themselves at least 3 times this year.
Bruh. So, like, I had faith. I tried. I really tried. I tried to will them into, like, being more respectable. And it just didn't happen.
It's just like, and then I saw some pushback. It was like, bro, if the one woman who is persona non grata is like, peace, I'm out, what are y'all doing? Because you're the only company that will give her a chance on U.S. soil.
Right. And she decided to go back to Mexico.
She's like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Willingly went back to Mexico.
So, hey, man. I don't know, man. Good luck to y'all.
Oh, well. Bye, Tesla.
Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When I saw that, I was like, okay.
I said, you know what I did? I was like,
this your warning shot.
Hey,
oh, they gave her a nice goodbye? Okay. Hey.
We're going to get so much mileage out of that one. So much mileage out of that.
Speaking of mileage, I guess we'll go ahead and flip the script and talk about SmackDown. Only got three key points. And that was that chaotic opening with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes and Gunther. And it's like, you remember what I texted you yesterday? I was like, yo, they were literally making Gunther like a dumbass. And it's like, I know it's probably intentional, but at the same time, it's like, bro, I'm like, is this on purpose? Like, that was my initial, that was genuinely my live reaction. I'm like, bro, is this, are they ripping me right now? Because I'm one of the big advocates of Gunther, because everybody that I talk to about wrestling that's out of our circle, that's out of our out of the community, they always like, yo, Gunther is boring. I was like, nah, give him time, let him cook. He gonna figure it out. But then when I watched that SmackDown, I was like, I'm starting to see what everybody's talking about now. Like, you look like a dumbass, bro. Twice. Like, come on, man.
Hey, man. That whole match, those opening few segments, that was like classic, like 1980s Saturday night's main event type of stuff.
Facts.
Where you get some wild, wacky type of advancing of a storyline that then leads to a pay-per-view match. Right? Like, that's what that reminded me of. It reminded me of like when Macho Man decided to attack Ricky Steamboat with the bell, and then that led to their banger at WrestleMania 3. Or like the stuff with Terry and Andre the Giant and $1 Million Man, which led to the tournament for WrestleMania 4.
With Macho 1.
Yeah, like stuff like that, or like the Mega Powers exploding that led to WrestleMania 5. Like stuff like that. Like that's what this reminded me of. One of them crazy, wild segments that's just like all this craziness going on, and somebody looks like a dumbass.
I saw the first comment I saw when I clicked on Twitter was like, wait a minute, they moved Gunther to SmackDown just to turn him into Drew McIntyre?
Hey.
A cuck for the world title until Cody gets screwed over and then he finally wins it. Because this is literally set up the triple threat. Like, I was like, okay, I get because that's why my pushback with you was like, yo, this is how I was like, I get the booking. I understand what they're trying to set up for the triple threat. It's just they just made Gunther look like an idiot. And I'm just like, why did we do this? Why did you do this?
It's like, sometimes how you want to get I want to see the triple threat match because I think it'll be great. But it's like how you get there. That sometimes is like the part where I'm like, what are we doing? And it would have been better to have like the both of them vying for it, and then like Sammy to accidentally cost one of them or something, like a decision or get involved some kind of way by accident, or so. It would have been something better than this.
Yeah.
But for Gunther to pick Sammy to be the referee, and then for Sammy to screw him and everything, and for him to get mad and attack Sammy or whatever, I would have felt better if money would have exchanged hands.
That would have what made me get irritated is the fact that Gunther attacked Sammy with the powerbomb. And he was surprised that Sammy screwed him. It's like, brother, you did this to yourself. AKA, they turned you into Drew McIntyre because he did the same shit and was like, why did they screw me? It's like, brother, you are a walking contradiction. You brought this on yourself.
That dude got screwed by the debut of Solo Sikoa at the Clash and spent the next 3 years of his life complaining about it.
Yeah. To the point where he got his Samoans mixed up.
Bruh, like, what the fuck are we doing, dog? Like,
he was like, yo, Jay, you screwed me. I was like, brother, he couldn't even get in the country that year. So it wasn't him.
Bro.
It was the triplet.
It was the other one. Not the other one. The other one.
The other one. The little other one.
Not that younger one. The
youngest one.
Yeah.
For now.
The youngest one that's on TV.
Yeah.
There we go.
With the part of way, like with the Red Sea part that's blonde.
Yeah.
You know how Moses parted the Red Sea?
He got like a what did they call it? He got the skunk stripe, but it's blonde.
You remember that skunk from Looney Tunes? That was like a ladies, like a misogynistic ladies mode. He's Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
He's Pepe Le Solo.
Boy, you are terrible for that one. Man, hey man, but like, nah, I think I really hate how we got here. I'm glad we're here.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like like when you go into like your favorite store, and you're going to buy something, but you got to like walk or catch the bus and it's hot outside. Like when you get there and when you get back home or whatever, those are your two favorite things. But that journey there and back, it's like, God dang.
It's like, I'm sweating. Now I got to go. I got to make sure I'm getting a little self-conscious. Got to make sure I'm not in here funking up the joint and people talk about me and stuff like that. Yeah, it's the whole thing. But yeah, Yeah, that opening montage I was just like, yo, this is fucking stupid. But hey, we're here. Like when they finally announced the triple threat, I was like, okay, thank God we're here. Just let's just move on. Let's just move on.
It's one of those, like it could have been better, but we're here now. So let's just see how it goes, and let's see where we get to or whatever.
And I believe we'll be live after Night of Champions anyway, because Night of Champions is at 1 p.m. on Saturday.
Yeah. That's next week.
Yeah,
I'm off.
Hey, so you're gonna get our open reaction to the fallout of Night of Champions.
I am off. Yes, because Ashe is that night too.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken. Oh hell yeah, I'm off. Man.
And that'll be like a mini Ashe preview, so we can talk about it.
Bro, it's gonna be a Night of Champions post show, Ashe preview show, next week's show.
Yeah. So, but more Night of Champions, we saw Jey Uso defeat Javon Evans to advance to the finals of the King of the Ring.
Say, man, I
actually enjoyed that match.
They put on a hell of a fucking match. They sure did. That was a damn good match, bro. Like, people could say what they want about Jey Uso, and you could talk about this, you could talk about that. I really don't give a damn. Jey Uso can hoop. When he really get into it and he really put his mind to it, Jey Uso is perfectly capable of putting on a good ass match. And Javon is showing that there was a reason why he was called up, and there's a reason why he's been getting positioned in some of the positions that he's been placed in. Like, the company has faith in that kid for a reason. And he's showing it every single time he goes out there. Every single time his number is called, he's answering the bell. And Mimi and we were talking about it earlier. It's dope to see when the vets acknowledge him.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one was when he missed that spot in St. Louis against Randy, and he was super apologetic, and you could see him apologizing and everything. And Randy's like, "Nah, kid, you're good. Don't worry about it." And then Jay gave him his props after that match. Like, that kid is just, bro, like, he's so ready. He's so ready. And I'm glad that they're kind of pushing him but bringing him along slowly, like, all at the same time, because he's getting these big spots, but they're not, putting him over all the time in these big spots. You don't want to overexpose him to the audience he just turned 21 like 2 months ago. God willing, the kid has another at least 2 decades in this business. Like, give it time. There's only so many
bumps. Like, a lot of
on
people
your
keep forgetting that he's just a kid too.
Bro, tying it back to the LeBron Cozone interview, this is one of his students. Javon is one of his students. If you're watching Evolve and NXT, Jackson Drake, another one of his students.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I say his presence and his contributions to this industry are being felt now and will be felt for much longer in the future. But these kids, I mean, this kid is he's unbelievable, bro. And for all the hate that Jey Uso gets, if you really just be objective and break it down and watch the matches and watch everything in totality, you'll see, like, I see why he is where he is and he gets what he gets. Like, you can't possibly think that his stuff that he did with Roman back during the pandemic era at the beginning of the Bloodline is still carrying a wave 6 years later.
Yeah.
That's not happening, guys. There's a reason why Jey Uso is where he is.
And I think because I'll be seeing a lot of pushback. They basically was like, yo, he hasn't evolved past the Yeet Mania stuff. And I'm just like, well, when you realize and remember what company he works for and who's the current booker, you will understand that they are all about the money. The Yeet stuff is selling merch. They're trying to figure out a way to like expand him a little bit, but also keep him as Yeet. That's the reason why they have the Usos, but then they also still have him come out as main event Jey Uso because he moves money. He's an arena shaker. He's a moment maker, stuff like that he likes to trout. And it's like once you accept that, you will stop being frustrated with him being in this position.
Yeah. It's so stupid because you have to understand this is a business and they're in the business of making money. And things that will make them money may not always be ideal or appealing to hardcore wrestling fans. And guess what? That's okay. We can all
just take the hardcore wrestling fans serious because let's be real. Once Oba gets to a certain position, he's going to do the same thing. Yep. They're going to eventually be tired of the Oba strut. They're going to be eventually tired of the who. They're going to be tired of like. Let's be real. Let's call a spade a spade. This is. We're talking as people who have been on the internet since the internet has been a thing. So, they're gonna say, oh, he only got 4 moves. He does the little punch. All his matches are structured the same. He just says who. He does the. Like I see it. I see it clear on the wall because y'all are so fucking predictable, bruh. I know how y'all operate, but me, I'm not switching up because I've been with that dude since day one. Since that man popped up in NXT when he was on Level Up. Let's go all the way back. before he cooked up the turned up the Nigerian accent. Facts. And that's the funny thing about it too is like people try to push. They be like, that's not his accent. I was like, he elevates it like The Rock elevates his accent when he talks about the millions. Like, you know that's not how The Rock talks.
It's like working where I work now at the hospital. I don't have to like do the media thing or do the you talking to rich folks thing or you're in some sort of corporate something or whatever. Nah, it's just be yourself, bro. So it's like, okay, cool. Like I could let the accent fly. Like I don't have to like.
Like they use that one clip that he was talking in a normal American accent as, oh, that's just how he talks. I'm like, brother, you don't know this man. You've never had a one-on-one conversation. That man literally talks like that in a one-on-one setting, but it's not as exaggerated.
Right. Like, and I've known and been good friends with people who were either of Nigerian descent born here or they were born there and moved here, young or at certain ages. And if they were born there and grew up anytime there, they still have some sort of accent. It just depends on how heavy and how thick, how much time they spent there. And
that man literally was there all his life until he went to college.
Exactly. So it's like for him to talk like without his accent, that's something he has to more like focus on.
That's him code switching.
Yeah. If he's just naturally talking, he's going to have an accent.
Right. Like when I talk, I sound like when I talk and the deeper I get into a conversation, I have a country swing on me.
Yeah, like my accent will pop out every so often. And it's not certain things like if I'm comfortable enough, it'll really pop out. Facts. But like that's just how it is. And like I don't think people realize that's just the way he talks.
Facts.
Like he's not putting on air. This isn't Apollo Crews.
No, that was an accent. That dude was from Stone Mountain.
Right.
I'm like, no, that was an accent. I'm like, bro, this dude is from Stone Mountain, Georgia. So right. There's no, that was a fake accent. But now our finals for the men is set. It is Jey Uso versus Obafemi. I feel like I don't even know what this type of match would be like, but hey, it'll be something that we will definitely keep an eye on. Another match we have, I guess we can talk about from SmackDown is Liv Morgan defeating Charlotte Flair via submission. to advance to the finals. And I've been seeing a lot of mixed reaction over here as well. And it's like, I put out this tweet. I said, Liv is really about to win because Terra Boulevard doesn't know how to pivot. And for those of you who don't understand the Terra Boulevard reference, if you come here to Georgia or Atlanta, if you go to Terra Boulevard, it is a road that never ends because it's so long. So that's where the Terra Boulevard reference is when I'm talking about Paul Levesque. So it's like he didn't, because some say Stephanie Vaquer could come back and interfere, but would you really do 2 finals with interference? That's fucking stupid.
I mean, they've done worse.
They've done worse, but at the same time, like, yo.
Nah, but for real though, like what I really think is I just really feel like the whole Liv being a champion in the tournament and then now going to the finals. Like I heard some people pontificate that what if this is a title unification thing? With the women's title. What if, this is some kind of way for this, that, or the third? And people are, they have all of these different opinions on these things or whatever, right? There's got to be some sort of payoff, some sort of something that they're doing this for. And I'm trying to be patient and wait and see. But it's like, and who is she facing in the final again?
Io Sky.
Io, that's right. That's right, Io. So I really think this is where we get Io versus Rhea. And Rhea finally beats Io at SummerSlam. Or
that's if she's clear, because I think I saw somewhere she might not be clear.
Or what if Liv does win? And now Liv says, like, nobody can challenge me for the title because I won the tournament. I'm the champion.
And I'm the queen of the ring.
Exactly. And I'm the queen of the ring.
All the W. You know how she like to drag out words and shit.
Yeah. I'm truly cemented myself as the greatest of all time. Nah, but like I'm looking forward to the match to see how Liv steps up because she's in there with one of the best, period. Not male or female, one of the best wrestlers on the planet, period.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how she does in ring. We know the promos are going to be crazy because
if they give them a promo,
if they do, because Io finds a way to entertain us with her promos and backstage segments. Her facial expressions are like
hilarious.
They are fucking great. But I'm waiting to see what they do with this because there's a few different directions that they can go in. I'm just waiting to see what they actually do with it. I would not be surprised if we get interference in both of them, though.
Yeah, that would not. And the reason why I made that reference is because, let's be real, I definitely expect Brock to pop up in Saudi at some point to screw over Oba. So if y'all about to crash out over King Yeet and King Liv, go ahead and start. I'm just here to laugh because it's going to be funny. A couple of matches that also made Night of Champions because we're actually getting, I believe we're getting 6 matches. Yeah.
What?
I think we're getting 6. I could be miscalculating. We got the 2 finals. That's 1 and 2. We got Seth versus Braun in the steel cage. That's 3.
The triple threat.
The triple threat. We got Jade versus Tiffany for the United States.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then we got the other United States Championship, the men's, Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints.
Bro, I forgot that match was at that. Damn. Ain't that some shit? We getting 6 matches and it ain't a Mania?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I could be wrong. I feel like I saw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Six,
Yeah,
man.
6. We got 6.
Hey, shout out. We getting 6 matches, dog.
And I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be the same formula. We're probably gonna have like 2 on ESPN for the first hour.
Oh, of course.
And then 3 for the unlimited.
Of course.
That practice is still kind of weird to me. It's like, why am I paying $30 for 3 matches? Exactly. $10 per match.
or you could pay, I think it's like maybe $15, $20 or so.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a whole like 3-4 hour Ashe show. And it's fire. Matter of fact, coming up next Saturday, their show, they're gonna have their first 30-man rumble.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, hey, bro, it's the game is in a good spot right now. And I'm so excited and so freaking happy for it.
For sure. So hey, I'm interested to see what they're going to do with Night of Champions. I believe Monday is a double taping, so they're in London on Monday. Maybe Blake Monroe will finally come to the show instead of writing in her diary like it's the fucking CW and actually does something.
Bro, no, I want the opposite. I want this shit to drag. I remember when Fandango finally.
I remember when Emelina was the thing.
Yes. Bro, I love when they drag out a debut and the shit just keeps getting longer and people just get pissed off. Those are my favorite because especially now, with social media being more. Oh boy, I can't wait for people to crash out. If her debut takes more than another 2 or 3 weeks, they're gonna be pissed.
The funny thing is, she technically kind of debuted already because remember she popped up backstage on SmackDown and then went right back to her room and started writing her diary again.
Yep.
I was like, huh? Did I dream that? I probably did.
Nope. It happened.
But nah, man. Night of Champions. That's going down. Let me see what else do we got to talk about? Because I feel like we pretty much covered everything.
Go Nick. That was dope.
Yeah.
I loved all of the tomfoolery. Yeah. They did play 3-card Monty with Money in the Bank date again. This time I believe
they moved it again?
It's in October. This is the third time.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, I'm not going to that because I thought about going when it was in September. Because September is kind of like a sweet spot for me.
Mm-hmm.
But then October hits, that's when I'm the busiest. So I was like, never mind.
Yep.
Y'all got it.
I gotta check and see what my when our Saturday schedule starts. When I start being in the rotation. Because we like to the way we set it up is that when we work them back-to-back Saturdays, we got all that extra overtime on one check. So your checks just be a nice ass check.
Nice ass check for that
week. So I gotta see when mine's set up, and if enough people say they gonna go down there, then I'll slide down.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking like if it's put it this way, if it's a vibe that weekend, I might even convince my brother to slide through and just make it a family thing and just kick it with us or kick it with us or not because baby girl is literally a newborn, so we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. It's a lot. I feel,
bro. I don't know why I thought that baby was already like 6 months or something.
Well, she was a preemie.
That's what it was.
That's why
I knew it was something.
Yeah, she's a preemie, so it's like, but she's still technically kind of like they're still adjusting. I mean, it's a good adjustment, but they're still adjusting.
Yeah, no, that's always good to hear, man. Prayers up for them. Shout out to them, man, because I know that's a blessing. Man.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got to go out there because I still haven't met her. Like I was going to meet her when they like last week, but I got swamped with work, so like I still got to go out there. So whenever it slows down work wise, I'd be like, I'll just take a week off or a couple of days off and just head out that way. So we'll definitely handle that. But yeah, I think we pretty much talked about everything that needs to be talked about this week. That's why I was like, is there anything else? Yeah, we pretty much covered everything. Because I'm looking at like the graphics, like if there's any like last minute graphics or whatever. I mean, on the AEW side, Forbidden Door is pretty much rounded up and set in stone itself. We got Cage and Cope versus the Dogs for the tag titles. Don't care.
Nope.
The Owens finals, we talked about that on Thursday. If you haven't already, make sure you guys tap in with Public Enemies. We basically broke down the confrontation between Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay, as well as Mercedes Moné and all that stuff, and the 12-man tag, like how we despise them giving us the 12-man tag for free and then say, hey, we're going to just do that again, but in the cage.
Yeah. Make you pay for it.
I always despise that. No matter the company, it's like, why give it away for free when you can just, I was like, you know what? Y'all got it. So, and this is probably their way to keep MJF from injuring himself further.
Bingo. You can always hide a motherfucker in a multi-man match.
Hey, man. So we'll definitely, when we do our Ashe preview as well as Night of Champions post show, we'll basically like give our final thoughts on Forbidden Door because it'll be the next day. So
bingo.
And hey, man, it all works itself out in the end when it comes to this thing here in professional wrestling. But before we get up out of here, you got a song of the week, my brother?
Winnie the Pooh by Leon Knight.
Wait, that's a real... I was like, wait, where are we going with this? I was like, Winnie the Pooh. I mean, hey, I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking, Winnie the Pooh.
No. I'm going to have to send it to you.
Yeah, for sure. Because I was like, wait, when? Like, that's a...
Spotify or YouTube?
Spotify.
Bet. Say less. It's already loaded up.
I got to... Because I've been listening to a lot of trap today, so I'm going to go with Minks in Miami with Rick Ross. Rick Ross, French Montana, and Max B.
Bet. I'm going to have to play that one tonight. Like, we always blasting music on one of these Bluetooth speakers we be carrying around or something. So, because, I mean, like, it don't be nobody in there. We can do whatever we want to do.
Facts.
Definitely going to check that one out tonight.
But you can slide with Jermaine at _Jermaine or go solo.to/the_Jermaines. You can tap in on everything he got going on, from Sushio's to Black Rasslin, all that good stuff. That is your central hub. If you want to tap in with yours truly, at is Gresh, AO is Gresh, everywhere else. Solo.to/Gresh is the central hub for everything that I have going on as well. We're trying to get this content game on tap more. Like I'm trying to step back into it because I had this conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and I was like, I told him, I was like, I've pretty much accepted the fact that when my mom died, a lot of stuff that I was in love with kind of died with her. Like I don't like the whole, like a lot of stuff that I was doing before, the love for it isn't there. So I just don't do it anymore. But there is new things that I am passionate about now, anime, all that good stuff. So I'm going to try to find my way of incorporating that into the content game that we're doing, especially with the new structure we got with this show, Enemies Arcade, all that good stuff. We got a lot of good content coming with y'all and for y'all. So, hey, make sure you guys stay locked in with us. And with that being said, you guys stay safe out here in these streets. Remember to form your own opinion and stand on business. Stop following the trend and following these motherfuckers who don't know how to whoop your ass. All right, do you? But yeah, remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We out, y'all. Be crazy.
Be good or be good at it.
Stay hydrated.